Said you want someone.
Say you want someone. I think I got mixed personalities. This bitch switched up my whole mentality. This girl, she got mixed personalities.
What's good, Sky Mom? It's your girl Sky, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Shut up. So today I'm back with story time. I'm actually this is Aiden. Y'all, this is Aiden. He over here trying to take picture. He ain't no freaking picture. Get out of the camera. But I'm going to be dropping 2 story times actually. And y'all can see I am wearing my glasses in this video and every other video for now because I am blind now. I just found out I'm blind.
He's looking a lot better.
Listen, Beth, don't torture yourself. I made a similar mistake years ago, but, you know, on a planetary scale.
I'm watching Rick and Morty, y'all, but I had to look at it.
He's not pressing charges.
So,
It's gotta be that you shot the equivalent.
but today's story time is... Shut up, Eddie. But today's story time is... First, this story time is about my cousin. She's been gone for like a year. She's been gone just like, it's been a minute. I don't really talk about her because it's like a really, really, really hard subject for me. It's a really hard subject for everybody in this family, really. So, like, I try to like keep that like bad feeling in the back of my head because like it's hard. It's just like really hard. So, I'm trying to find a remote, but I can't find it. Hold on. Oh, there's the remote. Actually, it's coming here at good shot. My phone dropped. Okay. I had to find a remote. Y'all could probably use a TV in there. And I think I can get copyrighted for this, so I'm gonna turn the TV down. I don't know what the heck is going on. But anyways, back to what I was saying. This story time is for my cousin Courtney, and like the day that we found out that she died and how's life now with her gone. So like everybody knows Cinco de Mayo. So my cousin, she was already sick. She was in the hospital. She had shizness, but she had this really bad disease. It was like really bad and really horrible. And like I don't remember what it was. My sister told me, but then I don't remember what it was. But hold on, y'all. Let me go find a plug first. Okay, y'all. So I'm back because my stuff was about to die, so I had to find a plug. So y'all see, I had switched positions, but it's not about the position. It's just like about the story time. It's really cold in here. But anyways, it's cold. But anyways, so back to the story time. So she had like this disease. She had like actually 3 diseases, and my sister, she told me once, and I was listening, and I forgot because like I was going to do this story time like in the past when she died, but like I was upset and I was grieving and stuff, and I didn't want to like do the story time and stuff. So, but now I'm here doing the story time because I think that y'all should. I think I owe y'all like an explanation on why I haven't been like doing vlogs and stuff. This is part of the reason why I don't want to do vlogs is because like I'm gonna tell you later on in this video. So, Cinco de Mayo, that Courtney died on Cinco de Mayo. I think it was like 4 o'clock. She died on Cinco de Mayo day at 4 o'clock p.m. So, and like, it was like hard. It was unexpected because we were having a good day and stuff. And we get a call from my aunt. She rings, she calls my dad, she's like, come on, y'all have to come to the hospital, Courtney died and stuff. She called dad, and while daddy was on the phone, he walked into the other room where I was, because I was on the computer, because I don't even use the computer no more. Ever since Courtney died, I haven't been using the computer like that. My sister's always on the computer. I'm never on the computer and stuff. But he walks into the room where I'm at, and he says, go get your sister. And I was like, huh? Why? He said Courtney died. And I didn't want to see him cry, but I was trying to hold in the tears. I was really trying to hold them in. But as soon as I got outside, they just start pouring out. It's like the tears just start pouring out of me. Like, I've never been so much hurt in my life. Like, those tears just came out of me and stuff. And I lived outside because we were living in a trailer park at that time. And she was walking around the trailer park with our friends and stuff. This was like in 2018, y'all. This was in 2018 last year. So she was walking around the trailer park, and I was trying to find her and stuff. And I was like crying as I was finding her, so my mom was really thinking a lot. And me and Maddie and Kathy were like all friends. We were all friends in 2018 because we was like the best of friends because they were like with me and stuff. Hey, we have fly in here. But like we was all friends and stuff, and like they comforted me and stuff because they knew like what it's like and stuff. So I was walking around there, I was trying to find her, and but I was like, they were like, and my sister's boyfriend's sister caught my eye, and I was like, I didn't want them to see me cry, so they already saw me cry. They were already seeing me cry and stuff. So I was like, have you seen my sister and stuff? And she was like, no, I haven't seen her and stuff. And I was like, well, I need to find her because we have to go to the hospital. My cousin died and stuff, and like, this was unexpected, y'all. Like, this was unexpected. Yesterday we found out that she got out of the hospital and she was doing great, and then today, and then that day, it followed behind and she's dead. It really hurts. You know, he's hot to fly. But like, and she's dead, and we thought that she's doing good and stuff. I couldn't me personally, I couldn't imagine being with her when she hit the ground. Like when we found out that she was dead, and they were with her and stuff. I couldn't imagine doing that. Even though most people say that, oh, you can imagine that, you can imagine watching somebody die and stuff. I couldn't imagine standing in front of my cousin and watching her hit the ground and being rushed into an ambulance so they can get her to the hospital trying to figure out what had happened to her. You know, the stuff that they give the people when they find out what caused the death. To be honest, I really don't want to see it. Even though my aunt and everybody else know what caused it, I really don't want to see what caused her death because it's already painful. I don't want to make this even more painful for me. So we get this call. we get this call and stuff. I'm running out. I'm not even running. I'm walking, speed walking, because like running, it just like makes my mind even more mushy, like mushy and stuff. So, so I walk and I walk back to the house because I can't find her, and they say that they were walking around, which I expect them to be walking around. I thought they were at the park and stuff. So, like, I'm not really crying like yet. I bust out crying. I'm crying, tears running down my eyes. I'm not really crying like that. So, um, um, so I found her. She's with a whole group of kids, and I know I'm gonna have to tell Liz. She's asking me, Skylar, why are you crying? Skylar, why are you crying? I was like, Courtney died. And Leah butts out. She says no. Leah says no. She looked at me and she said no. And I'm like this, trying to catch my breath. Like I'm standing up with my hands on my knees trying to catch my breath. I'm breathing. I'm trying to stay calm, and then that's when I started crying really hard. So we all, like all my friends and all Liv's friends, we all live at the same place, at the same trailer park. So I walked across the street where my friend lives, and I walked across there, and I'm running. Really, I'm not walking anymore. I'm running, and her brother opens the door, and both of my friends are sitting in her room in the bed. So I go in her room, and I put my head on my face. I'm like crying really hard and stuff. So she's like, Skylar, what's wrong? She said, you have to talk to me. And I was like, my cousin just died, and we thought that she was okay, and she just died. And I'm just like crying really hard and stuff. I'm just like really crying and stuff. And I'm like, why did this have to happen? Why did this have to happen to such a beautiful woman, such a beautiful lady? She smiled every day. Why this had to happen and stuff. So, like, I never really understand it, really, why God took Courtney. But, like, at this point, everybody in my house is, like, crying. My dad's sitting in the living room crying. He's, like, crying. And I only seen my dad cry 3 times in my life. Only 3 times in my life. And my dad's not really an emotional person. So, I've only seen him cry, like, 3 times. And, like, he's a really bad crier. Really bad crier. Like, he makes a lot of noise when he cries. It really scares the living crap out of me. But it does not really matter about me right now. I'm telling a story. So, like, I'm like sitting there, and George, our gay friend, he comes and he knocks on my best friend door, and he said, Skylar, you have to go to the hospital. And as much as I'm dreading not to go to the hospital, I know that I still have to go. So I was like, okay, so I have to get up and I have to be strong. But I was crying. Though. I cried all the day. Except when I got home, because like I was with friends. And I know friends gonna always comfort me on my bad moments. So I get to the hospital and I see my auntie. She's sitting there. She's rocking really back and forth stuff. That's her daughter. Courtney was my aunt's daughter. So she's rocking back and forth, and she wasn't with Courtney when she hit the ground and was rushed to the hospital. She wasn't with her. So, I was crying in the bathroom where I was crying. Every time when I got a chance to hug somebody, I would just sit there and I would just like cry. Because like, it's hard. It's hard letting go of somebody that's like been in your life for that long, and she just died. Y'all, she was 38. She hadn't even hit her 40s yet when she died. She was in her 30s, and she was a really beautiful woman. And and she just left this world. But I know Courtney's up in heaven, and she's like smiling because like she's not in pain no more. She's not hurting anymore, and it's um uh it's hard. Like I said, it's hard to talk about the situation because everybody's like going through like some type of grief, and I wanna like I push this back in my head so I don't have to think about it anymore, and it's like it comes back. It eventually comes back. I watch my cousin every day cry, and when I say cry every day, he literally cries every day. And um so so when we get back, like her funeral, shut up. Her funeral, it was beautiful. We had to have a wait. We had to have like a wait. The wait was like really, really, really hard for me because that's the first time I ever seen my cousin still. And the funeral was even more harder because like you have these people looking at you as you walk up to the body and stuff. It's really horrible. Watching people cry, watching people grieve, watching one of your loved ones get buried. It's like really, really hard. Courtney, she was like she was really funny. I used to tell her all the time to say excuse me because she said she has a birthing problem. It was like it's really, really funny. And like to say goodbye to like the loved one that you like known since you was a little kid and got to know them and love them. It's like really hard. It's hard. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And watching other people cry and stuff and grieve.
Oh, man.
It's like it's really hard. And like that day, I just can't get her face out of my mind. Her still body, how cold and pale she was. But you know what? She was still beautiful. Still beautiful. Like, she's a very beautiful lady.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that the time that she was here, I'm glad that I got to spend some of that time with her. And I hope she's very happy in heaven.
No.
And I hope that she washes down on us and she protects us. Cause like we're struggling. Come here, A. Come talk to the people. They can't see you.
Hey.
Do down. This is Aiden, y'all.
Me?
Yeah. This is he really misses Courtney. I'm surprised he's not in his moment right now. But y'all, when I do a vlog, I'm like, if he's ever in his moment, I'm going to show y'all what it's like. What it's like without Courtney. Life without Courtney is very hard because, like, we had to put a lot of her things in storage. She had a lot of beautiful things. Her couches were still white. Her bed was beautiful. Like, going and cleaning out Courtney's apartment, it was like really hard. I found some things that I didn't even know we had. She had them. I got them back though. Yes. Her stuff is like very, 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 like, anybody will have it. I think that they should like treasure it because like Courtney treasured everything in her house. It's like beautiful. Like, she had an apartment and it was a beautiful apartment. She kept it clean. She kept it dusted, everything. Her greens were really great. But y'all, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. Give the bell a ding. And yeah. And comment down below, what did you think about this story time? And I'm out. But I'll be back. I'm out, but I'll be back. Isn't that right, Eddie?
Yeah.
So, I don't know when it's dropping, but it's dropping soon. So, I'm out.